So in this video, I want us to start doing some Java programming inside of Eclipse. Eclipse is a multi-language IDE. You'll note that I've actually installed the Scala IDE, but it still has Eclipse, and so I've pulled up that view. And I want to make a new Java project for us to work in. I'm going to call my project Scala to Java. And it has source. We'll go ahead and make a new class. And just to demonstrate how we would do it, we'll go ahead and make another hello world as we did at the command line. I'm going to click here so that it brings in a version, or it generates a version of main for us. You'll notice that we're getting a warning because using the default package is discouraged. We really shouldn't be using it. We should have our own package. We'll create a package in a later video and move it over into there, and also explain to make sure you understand what exactly that's doing. I'll go ahead and click finish. You'll note that this has put in the class for us with the public visibility. It created a file named hello.java, and it has put in our main. So all that remains for us to do is to put in our print line, and at this point we can run this as a Java application, and we get our console and it works. Okay. Some things about this program. First off, there is this keyword static, which I kind of avoided earlier. I said that it is associated with the class hello. To understand what static means, it's probably helpful to actually make a method that is not static. So let's make a little, method. We'll call it foo, or how about we call it twice. Twice takes an integer I. Once again, note that we have to, and I need a return type here. Types go before the things that they are modifying, so int is the return type of twice, and here is the type on I, and I'm going to return 2 times I. And it's tempting to say that I should be able to say int a equals twice of 2. Except that doesn't compile. Okay, why does that not compile? Well, we should get a nice informative error message here. Cannot make static reference to non-static method. Main is static. Twice is not. Well, okay, one way to fix this is to make twice static. As a general rule, that's probably not how you should fix this type of error in Java. Twice, it's quite possible, should be a method of objects in hello, and in order to call twice, if it is a non-static method, I have to actually have an object of type hello. So let's go ahead and instantiate one of those, and then I can call h.twice and pass it to. Of course, I'm not doing anything with this, so I have a little warning. But hopefully this illustrates the difference between static and non-static is that non-static things I have to have an instance of the object. Static things I do not, because they're associated with the class. The class exists automatically. I don't have to instantiate stuff for it. In the comparison to Scala, Scala had singleton objects, and they just existed, and we could do whatever we wanted with them. Okay. There are a number of other things in this video, or in this code right here, that are very significant and that we need to come back to, but I'm going to come back in the next video, and in particular, we will talk about these, because there's a big difference between this A here and what we got when we were working in Scala or other more object-oriented languages.